Gavin Newsom, my governor, Gavin Newsom, the used car salesman, vetoes bill that would allow striking workers to get unemployment checks. This is a clear indication that Gavin Newsom is on the side of the capitalists, on the side of the owner class over workers. Because, like, I would assume everybody reached out to him to lobby against this in order for him to veto this bill. Everybody reached out and said, no, sir. Because if you give money to striking workers, they're able to strike longer, to hold out longer for better working conditions and wages. So they said, oh, no, you can't do that. You can't give them a leg up in the strike after we're already only paying them $7.25 an hour. Of course not. After we suppress that, you're going to go ahead and create this loophole. No. We already have the ending, so it's not like a developing story or anything of the nature. He's already vetoed it. There's no going back. All right, here's the headline. I'm going to read from the AP now. The other headline wasn't from the AP. California governor rejects bill to give unemployment checks to striking workers. And then they have the picture. I think these are the hotel workers right here. California won't be giving unemployment checks to workers on strike, with Democratic Governor Gavin Newsom vetoing a bill Saturday that had been inspired by a high-profile work stoppage in Hollywood and the hotel industry. Imagine that. Newsom, a Democrat, says he supports workers. You see how they do that? You see how they break strikes, and then he says, I support workers. In Joe Biden's case, Gavin Newsom is doing the same thing. And we have people like AOC and Bernie Sanders, for that matter, propping that idea up, which is terrible. Newsom, a Democrat, says he supports workers and often benefits from campaign contribution from labor unions because their labor union leadership have already sold out the rank and file, the ones that are aligned with the Democratic Party. But he said he vetoed this bill because the fund the state uses to pay unemployment benefits will be nearly $20 billion in debt by the end of the year. Quote, now is not the time to increase costs or incur this sizable debt. It's never time to increase debt for workers, but they can increase debt for tax breaks for rich people. They can increase debt for wars. They can increase debt for that, but when it comes to helping the worker, we can't increase debt for that. Debt that we're going to pay anyway. It's not like they're paying it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not their money, it's our money. The fund the state uses to pay unemployment benefits is already more than $18 billion in debt. That's because the funds ran out of money and had to borrow from the federal government during the pandemic. I don't know what kind of funny shenanigans is going on with all this shit, but California puts more in the pot from taxes. We put more than $1. We put something in the range of $2 and something. I can't remember the actual figure into the pot with our taxes. When states like Texas and some of the southern states who don't have state taxes, they put less than $1 in, but take out more. But when we have to go reach in to pay unemployment insurance because of a pandemic, you have to borrow from the federal government. One, why is it called borrowing? Why is it borrowing? Why isn't the federal government just paying for it? Let's continue. When Newsom ordered most businesses to close and caused a massive spike in unemployment. So he caused it. The funds, this fool caused it, according to this their own article. But now, so you caused so you're the genesis of to why we can't. You're vetoing this bill. Why striking workers can't get it. The fund was also bested by massive amounts of fraud that cost the state billions of dollars. Oh, there you go, fraud, guys and gals and people. Let's go back to Twitter. Okay, happy I found it. Let me pull up the graphic here. Gavin Newsom announces $267 million investment to fight organized retail crime. Where did that money come from? Where did that money come from, Gabby? Huh? Gabby, baby, where did that money come from? Why can't that be you seeing it that you're the ones who initiated this problem by shutting down businesses that triggered a drastic increase in unemployment? Gavin Newsom announced $267 million investment to fight retail crime. Newsom says the state doesn't have enough money for this, but he just gave 267 million. I'll correct that to he rounds up, or they round up to cops around the state for smash and grab task force. It just goes to show you who Gavin Newsom is here to shield for or to protect.